Hey guys, it's Scott and Amber from Diversified Acres. Today we're going to be making, here on the homestead, we're going to make some fresh country sausage using our hogs that we've processed down. One of the hogs that we processed down yesterday. We're going to use the trimmings for meat to make our own sausage. Sorry about the wind, guys. This is a big stainless steel pan that we use for mixing our sausage in. We'll put the meat down inside there, and then she'll get on one side, I'll get on another, or maybe one even on the end. Get Nathan out here helping, and get on the end there, and we'll get it mixed in. Amber is feeding the meat in there. What we're making out of this one here is we've got about, typically we'll do 60-40 mix for our sausage, and that's 60% lean meat, 40% fat, and we put this in the refrigerator, turned it way down last night, got it pretty cool, so that it would run through this grinder a lot better. The poundage. Now what's left in that bowl in there is the extra from that bag, so if you want to mix this a little bit heavier, then you grab it. Like I said, that's 70 pounds of meat right there. And why didn't you use that other sage? It was already open. That's 70 pounds of meat right there. She'll just put a little bit of extra sage in there with it. The seasoning that we're using for this batch here is already got sage in it. Not sure if you can see that there. This is mild pork sausage seasoning, no MSGs. One bag is 2 pounds, 3.5 ounces, and it consists of a blend of salt, spices, and sugar. It's Legs Plantation seasoning. I'll put a link down below to that. What they'll do is they'll mix that in real good like that, get it down to where the seasoning is coated on there real well, and you can tell what you have. The more you move it around, the more the seasoning moves around and coats all them different sides. That's why I like to grind it to that 1-inch size first. And with it being frozen, or just almost frozen meat, really does a fine job. Alright, so she's running it through the second time. This is making the actual sausage here. What we found is you can go ahead and attach one of the nozzles on there, but it doesn't have the auger, the additional auger. If you do that, to help the sausage press on through to get into the bag, to get real tight bags. So what we do is we run it through like this, with the just like this, and then Nathan will start putting little balls together, about a 2-inch ball, and sometimes even smaller than that, but just making little balls out of it like that, placing it on these meat pans. He'll make up those balls as she runs them through, and then when we go on our final pass, we'll remove the blade so it doesn't make the sausage mushy. It doesn't cut it up again. It still has some meaty texture to it. We'll remove the blade, put the sausage stuffer on there with the auger, and we'll feed it right on through. And yeah, does a really good job. seems to go a lot faster. Right now, if you're bagging, it takes so long to get them bags through there. All right, guys, we're doing the bagging phase of this. Got Amber on the feed. The way we're doing this just seems to make it a lot faster for us. Put them in 2-pound bags. Once we grinded them up into the spaghetti that you saw coming out of there, the small portion of what's going to go in the bag. Nathan was making little balls out of it. Now Lauren's feeding those little balls to Amber. She's dropping them down in here. I'm catching the bags and weighing them out over here. The bagging sausage, you definitely want to try and get as much air out of the bag as you can to keep you get the air in the bag, you got oxygen in the bag, you got an opportunity for something to grow in the bag the longer it sets out. Now I've got to guess when to tell her to stop, because we are trying to get it at exactly 2 pounds. We've got, once we get it in the bag there, we kind of push as much air out of the top of it, give it a couple twists. Got this handy dandy little tape dispenser here. Take your twist, slide it right through there, puts the tape on there, cuts it. You got a bag, 2-pound bag of sausage. Goes through pretty quick. I hold the bag tight on the shaft here so that let me hear it more. And then just before I give it a little twist, it breaks off nicely right there. I'm always pretty leery about sausage. We do our best to keep it as clean as possible. Keep our hands protected. Keep the sausage protected, or the meats protected. To try and just keep as much of it protected as we can. So it looks like there. I don't know if you can see that very well or not. Good, good tight bags. Color's real good. I'm not sure how well you can tell the color of my orange shirt and the dim lighting situation that we got going on here. But there it is, guys. 33 and a half rolls, I think, is what we ended up getting out of that batch of meat there. Now the fun part is cleaning it up and testing some of it. So we'll this is our second batch that we just recently made, so the testing part's not that far out. That's just a bonus. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more, like I said, subscribe, and down below, if you want to get notifications when we do post a video, click on the bell right below the video. Appreciate you viewing. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot.